What's going on, everybody? I'm about to check out this Superman cast as Captain Britain in MCU. So that Superman got him a new role in Marvel, I guess, as Captain Britain. As Captain Britain is the same as Captain America, I guess. I kind of really don't be reading the comics, but let's check this out. Got some new news.
What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Cosmic Wonder. I'm Warren Thompson, and we have some quite possibly truly epic news today, as there is a report that states Henry Cavill has been offered a role for Marvel Studios and has accepted that role. And we believe right now that if this rumor / report is true, then he is most likely going to be playing Captain Britain. And there's a reason for this. And that reason is that Henry Cavill has actually expressed interest in playing this role before. And a really cool thing about this is that recently in Marvel Comics, in Ultimate Universe #1, Captain Britain can go head to head with Thor. So right away when I think of Henry Cavill playing Captain Britain, Brian Braddock, I think of him standing next to or possibly even going up.
Oh, he can go against Thor? Thor, really? Is that dude that powerful in the comics? I thought he'll have like the same athletic powers, same thing as Captain America. Captain Britain that powerful? Then Captain America in the comics and powerful and go up against Thor? Okay.
Against Thor. And right now is honestly the best time to bring in Captain Britain because of who he is, the role he plays in Marvel Comics with the multiverse, and how strong he is. But most importantly, we are in the multiverse saga right now, and the new end game, the new finale for this next saga is Avengers Secret Wars. Plus, not to mention, Henry Cavill said that he wants to play Captain Britain. And a while ago, I'm not 100% sure when because it was just a rumor at the time, we heard that Kevin Feige was interested in casting Henry Cavill for the MCU. Now, this was before Henry Cavill was essentially free from Warner Brothers, which he is now. He is no longer Superman. So there's no obligation to stick around with DC. So literally right now is kind of the perfect opportunity to bring Henry Cavill into the MCU. And it's an even more perfect time to bring in the character Captain Britain because of his role with the multiverse in the comics. So this all started with a report from the insider My Time to Shine Hello. The account Blu-ray Angel shared this on Twitter. From the greatest superhero, Superman, to our greatest Marvel villain, Dr. Doom, Henry Cavill. Now, this would be the most insane casting announcement probably of all time. Hashtag the Fantastic Four. Now, if you're not aware, yesterday there were reports about new Fantastic Four castings. Of course, not for the Fantastic Four members. We have that official cast, obviously. Pedro Pascal, Vanessa Kirby, Joseph Quinn, and Evan Moss-Bachrach. Obviously, those are the official castings for the members of the Fantastic Four, but we got news that they were casting for 3 different roles for the movie, for the Fantastic Four reboot film, and those roles were the Silver Surfer, Galactus, and Dr. Doom. This was reported by Jeff Snyder from theinsnyder.com, so this is where this tweet is coming from. And honestly, yeah, that casting announcement would be absolutely insane, although I don't think that would be the best role for him. I think he's actually much more suited for Captain Britain. But obviously, him playing Dr. Doom is not the report. That's a fan cast. The report comes from, like I said, My Time to Shine Hello, who stated in reply to this tweet, he was offered something else and he accepted, meaning Marvel Studios offered him a role and he has accepted that role. And the insider My Time to Shine Hello seems to be pretty confident with this report as she has pinned this to her Twitter page. So it's the first thing that you see when you go to her Twitter page as of me making this video right now. So of course people are wondering what the role is, but like I mentioned, Henry Cavill has already expressed interest in playing Captain Britain. Now you might have seen a lot of artwork with Henry Cavill as Captain Britain because that's been circulating the internet.
Look at that dude from Game of Thrones back there. I think he probably ought to be a superhero or some type of stuff in the Marvel also. Dang, I don't know much about this character. Captain Britain. He can go up against Thor like that? Well, if he had the shield like Captain America can, but without that shield, it ain't nothing. But unless he fast, strong, His IQ is on point. I don't know. I could see him like I could see probably Henry Cavill as like a Superman because he's so good with that role of Superman. I could see him like a Marvel character, just like Superman, but he had the flying, the strength, the X-ray vision, IQ, heat vision, frost breath, just like Superman powers. But something like a Marvel character he could play as, but I don't know. It could work though.
Internet for a pretty long time now, years actually. In fact, we believe there was a Captain Britain Easter egg in Avengers Endgame. When Steve Rogers and Tony Stark go back in time to Camp Lehigh, Steve overhears Peggy Carter in her office talking to another S.H.I.E.L.D. agent. And Peggy Carter mentions something about somebody named Braddock who hasn't checked in yet. Well, Captain Britain's real name is Brian Braddock. And how he gets his powers is he is involved in a fatal car accident, and in order to save his life, the legendary
Who's the chameleon?
The most powerful shape-shifting sorceress. Nothing like anyone you've ever faced.
magician Merlin and his daughter Roma offer him a choice between
Dang, that's a sign of having a Doctor Strange. Doctor Strange was in the car accident, and that's how he got his well, I wouldn't say how he got his power. He was finding himself to become Doctor Strange, and that's the character he has.
between the Amulet of Right and the Sword of Might. And since Brian Braddock did not see himself as a warrior, he chose the Amulet of Right. And when he touches it, he gets turned into Captain Britain. So some people think that this could be referring to that fatal car accident. And ever since then, ever since people were thinking that Captain Britain could be entering the MCU in phase 4, 5, or 6, there has been fan art of Henry Cavill going around as Captain Britain, with a lot of people stating that he would be perfect for the role. And honestly, if you look at him, he kind of does look perfect for the role. And here's the thing, Henry Cavill saw all of this art going around, and he commented on this in an interview with The Hollywood Reporter and talked about possibly joining the MCU. We'll talk about exactly what he said, but first, big thank you to Fume for sponsoring this video. Fume is a game changer for a lot of people in turn.
Sorry, Cosmic One, I ain't trying to see that ad. I'm trying to see the news. Good upcoming Avengers Secret Wars news.
Additional 10% off your order today. So in the interview with The Hollywood Reporter back in 2001, they asked him what character he might want to play if he joined the MCU, and this is what he said. I'm never going to say I want to play a Marvel character that is already being played by someone else because everyone's doing such an amazing job. However, I have the internet, and I have seen the various rumors about Captain Britain, and that would be loads of fun to do. Actually,
everybody was in that role playing good characters when Endgame was like the last good. Well, actually, I say Spider-Man No Way Home. That was like the last good Marvel movie that everybody was in for character for and had good roles and everything went off to BS after that. Actually, I give Thor a pass though. Thor was entertaining, it had like a comedy feel to it. I hate when superhero movies get be so much comedy. I can't stand that, bro. I want serious movies back. Shoot, like we had back in 15, 16, then at 17, that's when Marvel movies started to get so funny. Like, I couldn't stand it.
Do a cool, modernized version of that, like the way they modernized Captain America. There's something fun about that, and I do love being British, which he certainly is. Henry Cavill has expressed that he's proud to be British many times, and of course, he's proud of where he came from. But of course, most importantly, he said that he would love to play Captain Britain. And of course, we know that Kevin Feige loves to meet with a bunch of different really famous actors pretty frequently. And Kevin Feige typically meets with them over and over again until they find the perfect role for them, or unfortunately, sometimes they don't. It's been confirmed that Kevin Feige has met with Keanu Reeves several times and they have not landed on a role yet, unless he's playing Ghost Rider. There has been news that a Ghost Rider project is in development, but I digress. Henry Cavill might have met with
Keanu Reeves as Ghost Rider. I can't see that. I know Nicolas Cage was fantastic as Ghost Rider. Keanu Reeves, I'm trying to think. What would Keanu Reeves fit as a Marvel character? Shit, he played John Wick, Neo, Ronin. Dad, what role would he be good in to play as a Marvel character? It could be somebody with like a suit character. Somebody that got Matrix thinking ability. I can't think of one right now.
Kevin Feige already, especially since he expressed interest in playing Captain Britain, and honestly, he's perfect for the role. And like I said, it's the perfect time to bring him into the MCU because of the multiverse and the collapse of the multiverse. It's revealed in the comics that Merlin and his daughter Roma specifically chose a person to be Captain Britain all across different universes throughout the multiverse. And at first, they were simply charged with guarding their own omniverse, protecting their own realities or dimensions. Each Captain Britain in these alternate universes were essentially the same hero, except they were just from different realities. But all of these Captain Britons combined were called the Captain Britain Corps. And sometimes in the comics, they would team up to face huge threats, still being organized by Roma from the Starlight Citadel on Otherworld after Merlin passed away. And ultimately, the Captain Britain Corps would end up investigating the multiverse's collapse due to incursions. And ultimately, this caught the attention of the Beyonders and they wiped them out. And the Beyonder or Beyonders are typically a part of Avengers Secret Wars, and since Captain Britain is a multiversal hero, it's the perfect time to bring him into the MCU going into Avengers Secret Wars. And I sure do hope this report is accurate and he has been cast for the MCU. I'll be excited about that no matter what, but I do hope it's for Captain Britain. If not, let me know what role you would like to see Henry Cavill play in the MCU in the comments down below if it's not Captain Britain, but also let me know if you are excited about this. Leave your thoughts in the comments down below. Please don't forget to like the video and subscribe so you can stay up to date on.
Hey, if it works though, shoot, we try and get these good serious movies back. We've been getting comedy, stupid, just off the wall, no writing, just movies we've been getting. We want the serious movies back. But shit, I could see him doing Captain Britain because he was a good role with Superman, but I couldn't see this though. Yeah, I'm giving it potential. I still got hope for these Marvel movies. I'm still a fan, still a DC Marvel fan to this day, and I still got hope for it. But hey man, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and I'm out.